Good morning, Foothill. I hope you guys are ready for an amazing day and an amazing show. I am Guillermo Diaz.
And I'm Kyle Duff, and you're watching FTV. Today is January 16th, 2018.
And on today's show, you will see a video on the top 10 anticipated movies of 2018.
And after that, you'll see an episode of Man of Quad.
Later on, Janie Hobbs will give us a special weather report.
And Danny Montano will let us know what's up in the world of sports.
Later on the show, Sam Harrison will be live on the couch with girls basketball.
Teachers, the email for question of the day is foothilltv404@gmail.com.
Foothill Television starts now. In breaking news, an emergency alert false air warning Hawaiian residents of an impending ballistic missile strike threw the island state into chaos on Saturday morning. Officials attributed the warning to human error during a shift change.
Danish submarine owner Peter Madsen, who made headlines last year for denying the murder of journalist Kim Wall, is under charges of murder after a bizarre investigation involving Kickstarter funds and potential sexual abuse.
Now here's a video on the top 10 upcoming movies of 2018.
With the new year comes lots of new movies. Here's our top 10 upcoming movies of 2018. Number 10, Han Solo: A Star Wars Story. Releasing May 15th, Han Solo's Star Wars story depicts the adventures of Han and Chewbacca before they join the rebellion. Not much has been announced other than the cast and crew, but sure to be a nice break from the Star Wars trilogies. Number 9, Ready Player One. Coming out March 30th, Ready Player One is based off the popular book featuring a dystopian future in which everyone lives in the Oasis, a virtual reality platform. When everyday life in the Oasis takes a turn, the film spirals into a fast-paced, exhilarating adventure. Number 8, Maze Runner: The Death Cure. Coming out January 26th, the third installment of the Maze Runner series features Thomas racing to find a cure to a deadly disease known as Flare. Will he succeed? Watch the movie to find out. Number 7, Aquaman. Coming out December 21st, Aquaman tells the tale of Arthur Curry discovering he is the heir to Atlantis and how he must step forward to lead his people. This will be the 6th installment of the DCEU, but will supposedly differ in tone, story, and other aspects. Number 6, Tomb Raider. Coming out March 16th, this movie started as a video game that gained popularity over the years. The main character, Lara Croft, is an archaeologist explorer who ventures through tombs, ruins, and crypts to find ancient artifacts. She starts her search when her father goes missing on an expedition to a strange island where unseen dangers lie. Number 5, The New Mutants. Coming out April 13th, this X-Men universe thriller takes place in present day in which 5 struggling mutants attempt to escape a secret facility. The horror film is said to vary from other X-Men movies as the director states there is no main evil antagonist, and the mutants try to save themselves rather than the world. Number 4, Black Panther. Coming out February 16th, the film features Black Panther returning to his home in the African nation Wakanda to claim the throne after the death of his father. This next installment of the Marvel Universe includes many new diverse characters that are sure to set it apart from the other movies. Number 3, Incredibles 2. Premiering June 15th, the long-awaited sequel to Incredibles features Elastigirl instead of Mr. Incredible saving the world, while said superhero takes care of a superpowered Jack-Jack. With most of the original cast returning and the highly watched teaser trailer, Incredibles 2 will definitely be something to look forward to. Number 2, Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. Premiering November 16th, a continuation of the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, this next installment takes place only a couple months after the last movie. Featuring new characters and a young Dumbledore, the movie focuses on Grindelwald and his followers attempting rule over the non-magical world. And finally, number 1, Avengers: Infinity War. Premiering May 4th, this movie has the Avengers along with several of their allies trying to defeat Thanos before he destroys the world. Infinity War has been hinted at for some time now in post-credit scenes of almost every Marvel movie, and is one of the most anticipated movies of 2018. You won't want to miss this. That was our list of the top 10 upcoming movies of 2018. We hope you enjoy.
Now time for question of the day.
Which planets in the solar system rotate clockwise?
Now let's look at another episode of Man of Quad.
Hi, Foothill. Today is Compliment Tuesday. I don't know if you're watching this on a Tuesday, but it's Tuesday today that I'm filming this, so that's why we're doing this. I'm here with the great Morgan Reyes and Matthew Giuliano with the mic right here. And I want these guys never to spread positivity. We're gonna have these two compliment one another and never to really see what's great about us. Now, Matt, I'm gonna start with you. What's something great about Morgan you can tell me?
It's a great jacket on.
Stanford, prestigious school.
Go trees,
Go
baby.
Trees! Go
Yeah.
Cardinals?
I'm pretty sure it's the trees.
I don't think it's the trees. We're gonna
Pretty sure
fact
it's
check
like fear
that.
the trees.
All right, and Morgan, what's something great about Matt today? We like Matt's shoes. Matt, those are a little generic, but I think they're pretty cool.
Basic.
Now, okay, one more put up, Matt. What can we say about Morgan right now?
Great shoes.
All right, great shoes. All right, one more, Morgan. Let's send this off on a high note.
I like your glasses and you have a nice smile.
He's got a nice smile. You see what happens when we compliment? It brings us together and we have a phenomenal day. Now, Foothill, I want you to go and look at the person next to you, tell them you love them, give them a hug and a kiss and a compliment, all right? I'm Danny Montana, reminding you to chase greatness.
And now, let us go to the weather with Janie Hobbs.
So the weather today at Tustin is about 59 degrees and going into the higher 60s, lower 70s for the rest of the day with an 83% humidity and no chance of rain. And now to our 5-day forecast. So we'll be staying in the 70s for most of the week, but it'll drop down to 63 on Friday and stay cooler for the weekend. And now to Danny Montana with our sports.
Perfect.
Over the weekend in Foothill sports, girls varsity soccer lost to Villa Park 0-1. Girls varsity water polo beat El Medina 18-4. Girls varsity basketball beat El Medina 81-52, and boys varsity basketball beat El Medina 61-46. Way to lay it on them, guys. Today in Foothill sports, girls varsity water polo plays at Canyon at 4. Boys varsity soccer plays at home at 7 against Brea Olinda. Girls varsity basketball takes on El Dorado at 7 p.m. at home for their very first league game, be there or be square. And boys varsity basketball plays at Canyon at 7 in their very first league game. Wow. And in college sports on Sunday, USC's men's basketball team beat the Utah Utes 84-67. And in the professional world of sports, yesterday in NBA, the Los Angeles Lakers lost to the Memphis Grizzlies 114-123. The Golden State Warriors defeated the Cleveland Cavaliers soundly 118-108, and the Los Angeles Clippers demolished the Houston Rockets 113-102. Wow. In the NHL, the Anaheim Ducks lost to the Colorado Avalanche 1-3, and the Los Angeles Kings lost to the San Jose Sharks 1-4. I guess that's Sharks 4-1. That's okay. And in the NFL, the Philadelphia Eagles soundly defeated the Atlanta Falcons 15-10. The New Orleans Saints lost to the Minnesota Vikings 24-29. What a play. The Vikings will now be playing the Eagles on Sunday at 3:40 p.m. And the New England Patriots beat the Tennessee Titans 35-14. And now will be playing the Jacksonville Jaguars on Sunday at 12:05 since they beat the Steelers 45-42. And now, Sam Harrison live on the couch with girls basketball. Get him, Sam.
Hi, I'm Sam Harrison with girls basketball. We have Cameron, Casey, Cassidy, and Jillian. So do you guys have any big games coming up soon?
Yeah, our first league game is tonight at home at 7 versus El Dorado.
Wow, everybody, I expect you to be there. All right, so how's your season been going so far?
It's going pretty well. We're 13-5 right now going into
solid,
league.
Solid. All right, and how is league looking? You guys looking to win league and maybe even a CIF title, get that ring?
Both. Yep.
Both? Yeah, looking for both? Beautiful. All right, boys basketball gave us some really inspiring advice a couple shows back. Do you guys have any advice to give to young aspiring athletes who are looking to be as great as you guys?
Yeah, it's lonely at the top.
Wow, that is really inspiring. Never heard that before. Back to you, Anchors.
French President Emmanuel Macron says that France and other UK countries are attempting to stop illegal immigration.
The United States and Canada will co-host an international summit today on the North Korean nuclear threat in Vancouver, British Columbia. Tensions in the Korean peninsula remain while talks between the North and the South continue.
In local news, a group called Break the Ban, located in San Diego, was recently arrested for feeding the homeless at a city park. City officials said the ordinance was to protect the public from disease.
Thousands of people in Los Angeles united for the annual MLK Jr. Parade, celebrating and honoring Martin Luther King Jr.'s life yesterday.
Now for 3 things you didn't know.
Bees are born fully grown.
Peaches are members of the almond family.
And I bet you didn't know that mangoes can indeed get sunburned.
Boys volleyball tryouts today, January 16, and again Friday, January 19, from 4 to 5:30 in the event center. All level players are welcome. Bring court shoes, water, and the effort of a night. For questions, please contact Foothill Knights Boys VB at gmail.com.
Spring off-campus passes go in effect tomorrow. Stop by the office to get your form and turn it in ASAP.
Knights, was first semester really difficult? Do you wish you had someone who could help you with some of your classes? We have the solution. Tutoring is available Tuesdays and Thursdays from 1:45 to 3:45. Go to the library for general subject tutoring. Go to room 118 for math, room 117 for social science, room 101 for English. Starting next semester, go to room 116 for science, for English.
And the answer to the question of the day is Venus and Uranus. And the winner to the question of the day is Mr. Hirschberger. Finishing in second was Miss Guillem, and finishing in third is Miss Stein. For the month, Miss Spangler, Miss Michalak, and Mr. Hirschberger are all tied with 5 points. Mrs. Guillem has 4 points.
There are no senior birthdays for today. My friends, the time is here.
Tell me, Guillermo, what's today's inspirational quote?
Today's inspirational quote is as follows: if you begin to change the way you look at things, the things you look at will begin to change.
Simply breathtaking. That's all today, folks. I'm Kyle Duff.
And I'm Guillermo Diaz.